Welcome to the big leagues, Trevor Story. How you like that?
I've got goosebumps.
Me too.
Not gonna lie.
Me too.
Mom and Dad are jumping for joy here at Chase Field. Wow!
That is cranked. Deep left. Gardner leaps. Did he grab it? He did! Oh, what a grab by Brett Gardner to rob C.J. Cron of a long ball. Wow. You betcha, Tyler Clippard.
1 ball and 1 strike. Fastball punched on the ground. Utley kicks it. Still plenty of time. Wow! Utley sprawled in the dirt, flipped it back, and accurately to Gonzalez for an out. Oh, what a play.
That ball is drilled to right field as he hit another. Touch 'em all. 2 homers, 2 doubles, and the Padres win. An amazing night for Ryan Schimpf. And his 14th homer of the season, his 2nd of the night, wins it for San Diego 7-4.
Line drive left field. That's it. Number 1,000 for Jose Altuve.
From the borough of Queens in Flushing, New York, welcome to beautiful Citi Field. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Mets. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Jacob Degrom, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, this has been a little bit of a mystery. I mean, he really struggles at home. You got the home crowd behind you. You got the mound you're used to pitching on an awful lot. But he hasn't been able to get it together. Maybe this is the game that turns it all around for him at his home ballpark.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He's hitting just south of 300 in April. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So it's an inning-opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on.
Hey, you go to the plate in the first inning, you hit a ball back up the middle, little ground ball, gets through up the middle. Good approach. I like the fact he's thinking up the middle early in the game.
Standing in now, Brandon Phillips dribbled back toward the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I think the guy to watch is Matt Kemp. He had over 100 RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter. If I can drive in 100, that means I had a good year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
The next 3-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
He came out the gate smoking today. First inning, you're going to learn a lot about him. Right there, he gets that fastball, a little hop on the end, get a little swing and miss. Yeah, he's feeling good today. That's a good pitch right there, right on the corner with the fastball. Good job to foul it away with 2 strikes, though.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Lagares going back on it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So they get a man to second here in the top half, but he's stranded there. It's the Braves nothing. Mets coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Julio Tehran is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. Harold, what do you got?
What I like about him is his maturity. You can tell that from a pitcher, how they pitch on the road. He has pitched really well on the road and been able to focus, and I think he'll carry that same trend into this game as well.
Here's Juan Lagares. Career numbers against Julio Tehran. 3 base hits in 17 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Harold, these Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Well, Matt, it's nice to wake up in a day game and know your ace is going to be on the mound. It's just one of those win days. Seems like you got to the park early, and before you know it, the game's going to be over, and you're going to have a W.
3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Another full count pitch home. Hits this one hard the other way. Phillips gets dirty. He gathers the throw. What a play.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You got to be kidding me.
Into the box as Drupal Cabrera. Too high. 1-2.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
Here he comes again. 1-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt, and he makes the throw to first. Cabrera is retired. 2 down now. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Danny, any thoughts?
I'll tell you, this team could really use a turnaround from Cespedes. He's only picked up 1 hit in this series, and I know this. I expect a lot more from him, and I think he expects more of himself, too. This could be the game that gets him going, though. A lot of times when these guys take overs, look out. They're just about to catch fire.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He's definitely a long ball threat. Currently 3rd in the National League in that category. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Inciarte on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Mets. Still no score. In now, Nick Markakis. In previous duels with Degrom, 7 hits in 18 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. That's lifted the other way out to left. Cespedes is there. 1 away.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Mets.
Number 13.
And I'm looking down there at the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. The thing about Travis, not a big guy, and he's had some injuries along the way. But if he can stay healthy, he's got a great pitching staff to catch.
Adonis Garcia digs in now. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Again, he sends it out of play. He'll try it again. 3-2. Down the third baseline. Backhanded. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
Catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He's looking to extend that hitting streak, which stands at 8 games coming in. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Runners on first with 1 down. And another foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. The second for 1. Back to Duda. A double play, and the inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. Here's Lucas Duda now, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Lifted in the air to center field. Inciarte's there. 1 out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Braves. And at first base, Freddie Freeman. Freddie can pick it, man. Throw the ball in the dirt. Freddie's coming up with it. And don't be surprised he does the splits on you every now and then.
Here's Neil Walker. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Little chopper back his way. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in, Michael Conforto. And he is off to a dreadful start at the plate, as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Hit sharply on the ground, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If he hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
Stepping into the box, Wilmer Flores. Career numbers against Julio Tehran. 3 base hits in 19 tries. He's taken him deep once. Tehran sets. Here's the 2-1. Ground ball right side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Mets lead 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Matt Vasgersian, Harold Reynolds, and Dan Plesac. The former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson, is the first to bat in the inning. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A little bit outside. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Now to the plate, Julio Tehran. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Fly ball out toward left center field. Cespedes is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ender Inciarte. A base hit in his first trip. Here's the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Ligares is under it, and that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Braves. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. He'll try again. 1-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now another 1-2. Hit out towards second. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third.
Well, that's what you want. The guy in front of the pitcher leads off the inning with a hit. Now it's time to play some baseball. Are you going to bunt him over? You're going to hit and run? You're going to steal? What are you going to do? It gets fun now.
At the plate, Jacob Degrom. And we'll likely see him square around to bunt. Now a bunt attempt here. A runner at first with no outs here. And they do have him squaring with 2 strikes as he gets this one down. And he's set down, 1 away.
Center fielder number 12.
Striding in once again, Juan Lagares. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Well, Matt, this is a situation in last night's game. They didn't do a very good job driving in runs. Now, in this game, you capitalize on it. You grow from your mistakes and be able to come back and deliver in this one here.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
In now, Asdrubal Cabrera. And he puts it on the ground to second. There to play it is Phillips. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Mets strand 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Ready for another chance? Brandon Phillips comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he'll just lay this one in there. 3-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Cabrera backhands it deep in the hole. And a heck of an effort that time, but the throw's too late, and that'll certainly be scored an infield single to lead off the inning.
Well, Matt, that's the 6th game. He's got a base hit in now. You got to start a streak somewhere. I start paying attention about 6 games. He's swinging the bat pretty good.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a 2nd time right here.
Slice down the left side, but foul. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now.
The batter, right
so
fielder.
Here's Matt Kemp now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit out towards second. Walker's got it. Throw on to first takes care of Kemp as he's turned away for the 2nd out.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Into the box now, Nick Markakis. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Atlanta. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Yoenis Cespedes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A ball hit hard to the left side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
That ball's off the plate. He pulls his hands in and gets the base hit to the outfield. And the only way you hit that inside pitch is if you're looking for it. Look at the screen right here. That ball's not even in the zone. He had to be looking inside to hit that ball.
Stepping in now, Lucas Duda lifted the other way out to left center. Inciarte on the run, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Runner takes the turn at second on his way to third. Throw won't get him.
Now batting, second baseman, Neil Walker.
Standing in now, Neil Walker. Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Bounce to first. Freeman is up with it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The right fielder, number 30.
At the plate, Michael Conforto. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Hard hit ball to second. Phillips is up with it. On to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Mets. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Digging in, Adonis Garcia. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. No walks so far. Here's the 3-2. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Conforto is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Tyler Flowers comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball right over the outside corner.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
In there at the letters, 1 and 2 now. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Skied into straightaway right. Conforto has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Halfway home, still no score. Standing in, Travis d'Arnaud, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, what a play! It's there, and he's out. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Hey, great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
In now, Jacob Degrom. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you're wondering, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Soft liner towards short, and that'll be the second out.
Center fielder number 12, Juan Lagares.
Here's Juan Lagares, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded to third. Garcia fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. 6th inning coming up. Still zip. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Julio Tehran. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Big curveball right down the middle for strike number 2. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
So he got him swinging. Julio Tehran is retired to kick off the inning. Into the box, Ender Inciarte.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
Calling for it, Conforto. 2 gone.
The second baseman number 4, Brandon Phillips.
Here's Brandon Phillips. A hit in 2 tries so far. Soft liner to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
The left fielder number 52,
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Yoenis Cespedes. 8th home run on the season for him, and the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone, over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Stepping in now, Lucas Duda. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. High in the air. Garcia is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman.
Riding in once again, Neil Walker. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hard hit to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. Mets draw first blood thanks to this solo home run. Part of the order, 3-4-5 coming up to start the 7th. It's 1-0 Mets. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. Getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He'll start the 7th. And Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Standing in now, Nick Markakis, and he struck him out. 3 up. 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Chaz Rowe will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Chaz Rowe.
Digging in once again, Michael Conforto. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. Set, and the 2-1 pitch. Slow grounder to first. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
In now, Travis d'Arnaud. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is line to left. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So at the very least, that 2-out base hit will prevent the pitcher spot from leading off the next inning. At the plate, Jacob Degrom. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Markakis is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Mets leave 1. They lead it 1-0. Adonis Garcia digs in now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison, and both guys have given excellent performances to this point. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, come on, man. 8th inning. He was getting me nervous. This looked like this might be his last at bat and his last opportunity.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Into the box, Dansby Swanson. Pitches a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. Kurt Suzuki will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 24, Kurt Suzuki.
And that's taken for a cold strike 2. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And now one taken by Suzuki as he draws it even at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Braves strand 1. They're down 1-0. Emilio Bonifacio will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Number 64, Emilio Bonifacio.
Josh Colmenter is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Josh Colmenter.
Ready for another shot now. Juan Lagares. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Way out in front. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Again, a 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
Well, he got jammed on that one right there, and he's strong enough to muscle it in the right field for the base hit. It's going to be a line drive tomorrow in the paper.
Stepping in now, Asdrubal Cabrera.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Phillips throws to first, and that's out number 1.
The left fielder, number 52.
Digging in and looking for more, Yoenis Cespedes. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. The 3-0 pitch. In the dirt here. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Hit to third. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Ready once again. Lucas Duda is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hard hit ball to second. Phillips is there. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 9th inning coming up. The Mets lead this one 1-0. Jerry's Familia comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Jerry's Familia.
Here's Ender Inciarte. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Ready for another chance? Brandon Phillips. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Yanked on the ground down the line. Throw to first takes care of Phillips, and he's retired for out number 2.
And that was a no doubles defense in action right there, and it paid off big time. That ball was scorched, but the third baseman was guarding the line more than usual to prevent an extra base hit, and it ended up being pretty much right at him. That's good stuff.
Into the box now, Freddie Freeman, and that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched 1-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. Jacob Degrom earns the win, his second. Julio Tehran is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Jerry's Familia wraps it up for the save, his 9th of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious New York Mets. 1 run. 7.
Here's the 0-1. This is going to be a tough play. Bryant, the Cubs win the World Series. Bryant makes the play. It's over. And the Cubs have finally won it all. 8-7-10. Fly ball center field. Inciarte on the run. Still going.